It's your boy Warlow back with another My Team video. And we're gonna have to discuss the market, man. I think we are in for a market crash happening, okay? So make sure to hit the like on the road to 14K subscribers. So make sure down at the bottom to hit it and let me know, your thoughts after watching our mid video. You let me know your thoughts. But I think we're in for a market crash. I think it's coming. Because right now, if you search the dark matter filter right now, like you were to search it, there's none up, right, for 100K MT. We are in for a real crash that is going to happen. And honestly, it could happen either as soon as this Friday or as soon as Tuesday next week. Because like, look at the pass. I just want to show an example of the Season 6 pass. I want to pull it up real quick because I think it's going to happen. Like, it's a prediction. Remember, you can take this with a grain of salt that it's going to happen. But I truly do think this is going to happen. I truly do think there is going to be a crash. But now, like, when we look at the Season 8, like, MyTeam blog, they told us about a lot of guaranteed dark matters. Think about the amount of dark matters people are going to get from the door game. The amount of people dark matters are going to get from, the battle pass. Then the 4 days thing. I mean, think about all the amount of dark matters that are gonna come into the game at a high rate, like at a very, very, very high rate, right? And just look at how this market is kind of going in a way. Like, just think about it for a second. There's a lot of dark matters, meaning even though you can't sell these players, you can still swap them out and they can sell the previous cards because there's gonna be a lot of troll dark matters. Like that people pull and they might have on their team already. They're just going to sell it off. And you look at it, there's so many dark matters ending. And I'm predicting next week, Tuesday, they're going to just do super packs. I know people saying that they don't. I'm telling y'all now, I'm going up 97%. That is likely what they're going to do next week. And if that is the case, and they're hitting us with toppers every single week, right? Like we got this topper. I don't think 2K is just gonna go Friday back to normal with opal toppers. That doesn't make sense because at that point people would just wait. People would just be like, I'm not opening packs till next week on Tuesday or till super packs and not open packs. So the topper on Friday is going to be a dark matter. And look, we're probably in to see a lot of more troll dark matters. We know how 2K skews the odds and make it lower. I do expect to see some more 100 overall cards. I do think that's gonna happen. But let's just look at a prime example of just a disc drop, the Torcido set. Let's just see how cheap the lowest dark matter, Galaxy Opal is. But what I fully think is gonna happen, like the Torcido set we just seen gives us 1.7. It gives a guaranteed opal, and the cheapest opal in this set, if we look at the cheapest opal, the cheapest opal was Michael Red, and it was like 60K coins. Like, right? Isn't he like 60K in this bundle? Like, or even cheaper. He's probably cheaper than that, maybe. At this point, Galaxy and Michael Red is 40K MT. So I think it's going to happen. Okay, they're probably going to add a troll dark matter that nobody wants, nobody thinks about. So, like, if you have any of these dark matters, like, it might be best time to sell these soon. I'm being honest with you. Like Lamar Odoms, your Scotty Barnes, your Sean Kemps, your Tyrese, because those agendas, don't forget, those agendas are going to expire, and those cards are going to probably lose value too, because then the novelty of having these cards are not going to be there. So if you have any of these cards before this week, make sure you sell these cards off, because they're going to lose a lot of MT. Most likely, they're gonna, like, there's not gonna be a reason for Tyrese Haliburton to have to stay at 300K MT after this. Like, he's not that good really, and he's gonna be in packs next week. And he's just, like I said, it's gonna crash the market, a lot of these older cards, and there's gonna be so many dark matters. Think about, I said, the amount of dark matters in the pro pass that's gonna happen. So my theory is, I think we're gonna see the first buyout dark matter on Friday. At max on Tuesday. I think it comes as soon as Friday, and I think that's going to start to really crash the whole market if that occurs, because like I won't even think that'll be the only one, because think about that Friday it might not affect other prices because they're not in packs, but as soon as that Tuesday hit again and more people are opening tour packs for that time again, then the market is going to plummet. Because we've seen how the market has plummeted on these cards. Like, even like Josh Smith was 900K, dropped to 600K. screams high in price, but like the market was so down. Oh, yes, they might have went a little back up a little bit, but they're gonna be back just again. So that's my theory. I think it is. I really do think we're gonna see our first buyout dark matter, because like there's no way 2K, unless 2K adds in all dark matters that are good, and I don't think 2K is gonna do that. I don't think I mean, we all know how 2K likes to troll. I doubt they'll guarantee you a dark matter that's good, and they're just gonna keep it like that. So that's personally my theory. And even like I said, even if like I think they are, your people are gonna get them for the pro pass, sell off their cards. So there's not gonna be as much of a need to buy your card, which result in a market crash. Because if they get if they get a card that's from their pro pass reward and they get that card anyways, then they don't really need to buy it. So there's less of a need for it. Scottie Pippen's down to 100. Is he really that cheap for Scottie Pippen? I just want to see how cheap that is. I just bid it up for him. He should thank me. He should really thank me. But if you got these bracket buster cards, I would have been suggested, but I would tell you to sell Lonzo anyway. Like, why would you not take the 500k Lonzo? I don't even think that price is gonna stay on him. I just don't. But I think we're due for a real market crash that's going to happen. I think you should prepare for it. Like, if you got these dark matters, you've been ripping packs, make sure you sell them this week. And if you're gonna rip packs, the best time is probably to rip it either to this week, because you can get the pieces and you can sell them and quick sell them for MT at max on Tuesday, because that's the highest amount the dark matters will probably go for. But by the following weeks, they're gonna keep going down and down and down. And the Galaxy Opal market might even take a hit too, because think about it, the odds right here at Galaxy Opal is 4%. So that means, I mean, Galaxy Opal won't be surprised to hit to 6%, and they're gonna start getting pulled at a higher rate. The only difference is it's not gonna be as many toppers, so those might be interesting on how those cards go. I'm interested to see how the Pink Diamond, Pink Diamond market might be crazily flooded. Like, how much is Pink Diamond Wimby going for? He's probably gonna be, think about the odds are gonna be higher next season. Yeah, there's gonna be so many Pink Diamond Wimby. So if you got Pink Diamond Wimby, I think it's a good time to sell your Pink Diamonds right now, because the Pink Diamond markets on the old cards aren't really flooded. But I think start next week, they're going to get flooded as well. So I think this is a time to, like, you know, if any cards you got, make sure you get, even KD, who I have, I'm probably going to sell him over the weekend, because his price, he's going to get hit too in those super packs. Like, in those packs, the price is like I said, a lot of people are probably going to rip packs that day for them. They're going to be ripping like crazy and buy out dark matters, gonna lower the novelty of dark matters. But I do think a buyout dark matter will happen. Let me know in the comment section if you think that will be true. Do you think this theory happens? I think it is gonna happen. I really do think that I think it's gonna happen personally. I think it is. And it's gonna be a lot of crashes going on to this season, because I think 2K is gonna come hard for the dark matter tier. And I think the Galaxy Opal tier might tank eventually too, but that's just, we have to wait and see on that. But yeah, that's why I think you should get rid of ahead of the curve on these all-star cards. They're not in packs yet. A lot of them still sell for a lot. I think Jalen Brunson could go as a buyout next week. There's none up. He's probably gonna be a buyout next week. And I don't even think that's crazy to say. But if there's no toppers on Friday and they just troll, I don't think they will. I think there will be. I don't think, like, it makes no sense to go back to Opal. So I fully expect it to happen on Friday. So keep that in mind. And I think we are going to be in for a big market crash this Friday and Tuesday. That's going to be happening really soon. And I think it's going to change up the market and screw a lot of things up personally. But yeah, the market crash will be happening. Stay tuned, and I think it will happen. But see y'all in the next MyTeam video, and give me a